everybody, and welcome to the Active for Life online studio. So all you need for this workout is a mini band and a chair. I'm going to leave my mini band here, and we are going to start with our stretch and warm up. So feet planted in the middle of your mat. We're going to get into it now. Stretch your toes out, wiggle them around. We're going to be working on the booty and the thighs and the legs and the hips today. So we're going to work most on warming them up. We're going to start with a nice big deep inhale up, stretching out, reaching the sky, and then forward folding down and reaching for your toes. Touch the ground if you can, and stretch out that lower back. And coming back up, reaching up, and forward folding once more. Reaching down. I want you to walk your hands to the left, so you're stretching out the right side. And back to the right. And back to center. And come on up. And turn facing the head of your mat. Step that other foot back, both feet facing forward, and we're just going to stretch out that hip flexor, keeping your back nice and straight, pushing that front knee forward, and then push it back, straighten out that front leg, and hinge forward to stretch your inner thigh. And back up, and we're going to do it again. We're going to push that front knee forward, stretching out the hip flexor, and then straightening that front leg and rolling forward again to stretch out that inner thigh. And back up. Now with your legs nice and wide here, we're going to forward fold. A wide leg position gets the stretch deeper into those inner thighs. We're going to do a few low lunge flows. So we're going to lunge to the side, dropping one knee, stretching out the opposite foot, and then flow back to the other side, stretching it out. Once more to each side. And back up. And then we're going to do our front lunge on the opposite side, so both feet pointing in the opposite direction. We're going to push that knee forward, stretching through the hip flexor. And then rocking forward, front knee straight, and lowering down. And coming back up, push that front knee forward, stretch the hip flexor, and then switch again, and stretch the inner thigh, and come back up. Walk it back in, and lift that knee up and around a couple times. Just get some hip mobility there. Feeling a little off balance today. Stretching it out. All right, we're ready. We're going to take our chair to start with today. Set in the center there. Yep. We're going to take our mini band. We're going to sit down on our chair, and we are going to put it around our ankles. Here. Okay, so you might want to just move one side of it so that you're stepping on it with your heel. You're gonna be on the edge of your chair. This is a real nice one for doing underneath the desk. This one is targeting your quads and will help you strengthen your knees if knee problems are a thing you have. So you're gonna tuck one foot back. The working foot is going to be facing forward, and we're just going to be extending our knee, kicking out like so. Depending on your mini band, this might not go very far. This mini band doesn't have a ton of stretch. My other mini band that I put to the side, I would almost be able to extend my leg fully. It doesn't mean one's better than the other. It just means you're getting a different range of motion, hopefully getting the good amount of work for you. These mini bands do come in a wide range of tensities, strengths. We're gonna go with strengths there. You can get a large variety of strengths. So pick the one that is right for you. So, getting into our chair, sitting up nice and straight. You wanna make sure that you're not slouching over while you're doing this. Work those back muscles to keep you up nice and straight. Tighten that core, and you're just going to be kicking out as far as you can and coming back in. 10 times on each side. So you can be doing this, just typing away, da da da, strengthening your legs, no big deal. There are a lot of different ways you can use mini bands at the desk. And tomorrow I'm going to be showing you a full upper body workout with TheraBands that you can do to help correct your posture. So that's 8 on that side, 9, and 10, and switching back. I'll be honest, I've used the other mini bands for a long time, so it is a little weird that I can't kick out very far with these ones, but 'tis the way. All right, so switching sides, you're tucking it under your heel there, and we're kicking out 10 on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. It really does get those muscles burning real quick. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, so that was quad muscles. You can do the opposite to work your hamstrings as well by pushing the one leg forward and tucking the other one underneath. We're not gonna do that one today, just wanted to share it with you. Today we're gonna be moving it up, and I'm gonna show you how to work those hips. We're gonna be working our abductor muscles. So with it around your legs, just above your knees, we're just going to be taking those knees out and back in. So again, nice and straight up, engaging that core. This is a nice booty workout, rounds out the sides of your hips, fills them all in with nice muscles, all while you're sitting down. It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. There we go. All right, those are my 2 chair workouts for you. I'm definitely going to be putting together another video of all chair workouts that you can do with resistance bands, so stay tuned on that. Go follow my YouTube channel if you want to be notified when that comes out. But we're going to stand up, we're going to leave that mini band right where it is. I'm going to tuck my chair out of the way here. I might be using the back of it there in a bit, so I'll leave it like so. Now we are going to do some squats. We all know how to do squats by now. We've done them a few times. This one just adds a little bit extra to it. So remember, when you're doing your squats, you are bending slightly at the knees, hinging forward at the hips, sticking your bum out behind you, and sitting it back down, keeping your knees so they're not going over your toes, and coming back up. And we're gonna do 10 of those. So when you're ready, breathing in deep and squatting down. 1, 2, 3. One of the things that I like best about mini bands for squats is that a lot of people tend to move their knees in. Some people think that it's a good idea to put a ball or something in between the knees, but that doesn't really help fix the problem. The best way to help fix the problem is to strengthen by putting a band around the knees and helping your body focus on keeping those knees apart, holding that band strong. And that's 10. So if you do tend to do this when you squat, your knees generally come in, put a band right above those knees and focus on keeping it farther out. All right, the next one we're going to be doing is lunges. So I'm going to do some lunge pulses here. So pulling it nice and tight here. I'm just going to be pulsing down and coming back up, 10 on each side. All right? So when you're ready, breathe in and breathe out and pulsing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, oh, feel the burn, 9, and 10. And then we're gonna switch sides, step the opposite foot back, and pulsing down, breathe in, breathe out, come down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Of course, you could do that stepping back opposite ways. I prefer doing lunge pulses because it's a little more gentle on my hips. I don't risk, because my hips are a little bit extra mobile, I don't risk them going out of place quite so easily. But you do the lunges that feel right for you. Catching my breath, breathe in. The next one we're gonna do is, you've got an option on this one. We're gonna do either a side step or a monster walk. So there's an option on this one because sometimes space is an issue with this one. So we're gonna move it on down so that it is underneath our feet and around our feet. The big thing with this one is that you want to make sure that you're keeping your toes pointing forward. You don't want to let the band pull your feet in or be pushing them out. Keep those toes pointing forward. Now, you can either do a little squat with a side step or, my favorite, monster walks. Monster walks need a little bit more space. That's why I'm giving the option, or you can do the side steps. So I'll show you those ones first. Side steps, you're gonna come down into the squat, you're gonna step out, step in, just like so. You can see the movement even less with this one. Monster walks, you're gonna get yourself down into that squatting position and you're gonna step and then step back. So depending on how much space, whichever one's more comfortable for you, go ahead and do 10 on each side if you can. So I'm gonna be doing some side steps. Now I'm gonna do some monster walks because monster walks are fun. All right, I'm gonna be doing some monster walks. You can do side steps if you want. We're gonna be stepping 10 on each side. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And back up. All right, give it a moment for anybody who's catching up doing the side steps. They take a little bit more time. Next one we're going to be moving into is a donkey kick. So again, we're going to pull that band back up just above the knees. You can either go down fully on the ground or use your chair for this one. So you can use the back of your chair. I got this up a little high. You want this just above your knees, and you can kick straight out, or you can go down on the ground on your hands and knees, whichever one feels more comfortable for you. So we're going to be doing these 10 on each side. When you're ready, oops, coming down, leg up, we're kicking out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keep your core tight, 8, 9, 10. Now the reason I reminded you to keep your core tight in the middle of that one is because if your core is not tight, you can tend to let your pelvis dip in doing that movement. But if you keep your core tight and engaged, keeping that nice straight back, less likely to injure yourself there. So, on to that next leg, find your right position. Breathe in and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Feeling good. All right, tucking that chair just out of the way. We're coming all the way down to the ground now. Laying down, isn't that a nice way to work out? All the way back, keeping that band right around your knees. We are going to be doing bridge lifts with a butterfly. So we're going to lift your body up off the ground and then pull your knees apart, back in, and come down. And we're going to do that 10 times. So when you're ready, breathe in, come up, extend, and back down. That's 1, 2. These are one of my favorite to do while I'm watching TV. You can get so much workout done just while you're watching TV. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that using an excuse like, I don't have enough time, is kind of a cop-out, because there's a lot of ways that you can get your workout in during the day without it having to be a whole big thing. Yes, it is nicer to be able to go and dedicate an hour just to your workout, but sometimes it doesn't happen, and you gotta have a plan B. All right, I think that was 10, or that was 9. I'm gonna do one more there, and done. All right, take that off of there, hook it around one foot, drop that other foot down. I'll show you how you can stretch with them too. With that band around your leg, pull it up and in, stretch out through those hamstrings. You can extend the leg out to the side. And back up. And extend it across your body. Nice little stretch there into the glutes. And bring it back up. And switch sides. Pulling it in. Oh my gosh. Dog hair in this house. All right. Pulling it in. And letting it drop out to the side. And bringing it back. And dropping it across your body. Turn away from the wall here a little bit. Stretching out across the body. And bringing it back in. And drop that. band to the side. And that is your mini booty band workout for today, targeting all of those wonderful booty muscles in the glutes, the hips, the thighs, the everything. And I will see you tomorrow for our next workout. Bye, guys.